and welcome, and I hope you're having an amazing day. When you think about the bread, it's kind of integral part of the diet in every culture, different regions around the world. Indian roti is so easy to make. Making roti has got two parts to it. The first part is making the dough. Now that's where all the goodness out of the roti will come if you've got your dough done properly well. The other part is cooking. So I'm going to show you to make the dough, and just no oil or no salt or no sugar. It's just the plain flour, or you can get the flour which has atta written on it. I use warmish water, add little water at a time and mixing it with my fingers. Do not add too much water at the beginning. This way you have better control on the atta. It's sticking to my hands. Once it's done, my hands will be all clean. So I'm just going to keep kneading this. You do want soft, pliable atta. If it is too runny, then when you're rolling it, you will have difficulty. Now I'm going to knead it, and I'm stretching it and doing that. You start feeling that your dough is getting nearly ready. It's getting springier and stretchier. It's going to go back into my little bowl. Ensure you keep it covered. You can use a dishcloth so that it doesn't come into contact with air. It starts getting dry and you won't get a very nice roti at the end. Leave it to stand for at least 10 minutes or so. Put it into an airtight container. Leave it in the fridge. Use it the next day. Make it into little balls so that all my rotis are all same thickness, or about equal portions. Now I'll talk you through to the flat pan. Now this is actually called tawa in Punjabi, and it is made of iron. You can tell it's purposely made because it's got a wooden handle to it, so you can quite easily move it on and off the fire. You can just do with one of this, and I will actually show you roti in each one of them, how we're going to make it. What I'll do is, I'll just need a bit of dry flour there. My pan or the tawa is on the heat, medium hot. Okay. Now, coming to my roti here, I am actually pressing the edges. So what that is doing is actually rolling it. What matters is the thickness all around is same. Yeah, so that is the important thing. Now, the reason I do this is not only to stretch the roti, but I'm actually getting rid of any excess dry flour there. Okay, now looks like my tawa, when I take my hand over there and I can tell it's ready. So just throw it there. You will be able to tell it's getting ready because the color starts changing. If you are not good with hands, just use one of the tongs to just turn it around. So you've done one side, then you've done the second side. You do not really need to cook it far too long. And what happens is, you can tell it's little bubbles forming on the roti, so the air is trying to escape. So now your roti is ready to go onto the direct flame. Yeah, so there, I just put it there. I use 2 hops, but sometimes people will just move the tawa away, and there you go. What I tend to do is, as soon as my roti is coming off the flame, I will put it onto the plate and butter it. Made another ball, put a bit of dry flour on it and dip it very gently so that you haven't got a lot, and then trying to go around, thinning the edges. The edges are even, that's fine. So now I'm going to pick it up, shake off the dry flour and make sure my pan, I can feel the heat. I don't want it burning hot, so I'm going to put that in there. The color starts changing. You can use your fingers or use one of the tongs. You can tell there's tiny little bubbles arising there. Move that away onto the second knob and then just put the same side onto the flame again and then just turn it round. And you will also be able to tell from the color that it's all cooked, all crisped as well, so there isn't the reddish atta that is turning out to be still raw. So that's my another roti dough. I'm going to do another example here where you might not have the open flame cooker. You want to just complete the roti without actually putting onto the open flame. So that goes into the pan. When I was little, I remember use a plate to just cut it into the proper round shape. You can tell the bubbles happening there. I'm just going to press it gently so that the air goes into the whole roti, yeah, and then there you go. Once I do that, I'm just using my dishcloth. Yeah, there you go. And I've got a nice, lovely puffed roti. Yeah, you just want to pick it up with the tongs or even your hands. So my roti is ready. I hope you enjoy and thank you for being with us. So until next time, God bless you all and goodbye.